Good evening, class.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, Madam Carol.
Yes. So, how is everyone?
We are fine.
So, today we are going to learn about introduction to warehousing. I I hope all of you have a clue about what a warehouse is. Yeah. So, by the end of the lesson, we should have an idea about the terms used in warehousing. You explain the roles of a warehouse and you identify different types of warehouses. Then you explain the factors considered in setting up a warehouse. Anyone who can define for us a warehouse?
A warehouse is a building or part of a building where goods are received and stored until need arises for them.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you for that. Yeah, so let me share with you my screen. Just a moment. Are you able to see my screen from your end?
Yes.
So, as Lynette has said, a warehouse is a building or part of a building where goods are received and stored until need arises for them. There are other terms which can be used to refer to a warehouse, and these are a depot, a godown, or a silo. Then, warehousing is the process of receiving goods into a warehouse, protecting such goods against all types of hazards, and releasing them to the user when need arises for them. These hazards can be either fire, rain, yeah, among others. In warehousing, we have stages, and there are three. The first stage is receiving goods into a warehouse, storing them, and then releasing them to the users. Then we have the roles of a warehouse. One of them is a continuous or uninterrupted production schedules. This is whereby you buy raw materials in large quantities, then you store them, waiting their need to arise. This is done in order to prevent interruption of the production because of lack of raw material. And then another role is stability in prices. This ensures that there is no surplus or shortage of goods. It ensures that goods are stored in plenty. No, goods are stored when in plenty and released to the market as their need arises. Another role is steady or continuous flow of goods. Producers can produce and store goods awaiting demand through warehousing. Then, for security purposes, warehousing, it ensures that goods are protected against physical damage and adverse weather conditions. It also ensures quality of goods is maintained until they are demanded. Then another role, it helps in improving the quality of goods, e.g. wine. With time, when you store for long, the quality increases. Another objective that we are supposed to have by the end of the lesson is warehousing organization. And these are ways in which one can operate a warehouse in organization, and there are variety of categories. The first one being centralization warehousing organization. The second one, decentralization warehousing organization. And the third one, combined warehousing organization. Are we together?
Yes. Yes, madam.
Okay, centralization system is where the retailer or its suppliers, they maintain a single central warehouse, unlike several facilities spread out or to cover a territory. Decentralization is the process of transferring and assigning decision-making authority to lower levels of an organizational authority. Then combined warehousing is the combination of both centralized and decentralized warehousing system, in that decision-making is assigned to both higher levels and lower levels in the organization. Any question or clarification?
No question.
Okay, thank you. Then we are going to look at the types of warehouse. Any idea?
Bonded warehouse.
Yes, good. So we have like 5 types of warehouse. We have private warehouses. These are owned by private individuals. Then we have public warehouse. They are owned by individuals or organizations who do business by renting out space. We have bonded warehouse. These are public warehouse where they keep all imported goods until custom duties have been paid against them. Their location is mainly at the point through which goods enter a country. Then we have free warehouses. These are warehouses in which tax-free goods are kept awaiting collection by the owners. Another type is government warehouse. They are owned, managed, and controlled by central or state governments or public corporations. Then lastly, we have cooperative warehouses, which are owned, managed, and controlled by cooperative societies. Then the last thing that we are going to learn today is factors you consider while setting up a warehouse. The first factor is location. The warehouse should be located in a suitable place to facilitate receipt and issue of goods. And then safety and security. It should be fitted with safety equipment or facilities to enable protection of goods against damage caused by such things like water, fire, or sunshine. Then equipment. You should ensure that the warehouse has appropriate facilities for handling goods, e.g. forklifts, conveyor belts. It should also be equipped with necessary storage facilities like shelves, pallets, and others. Then if it's a warehouse for perishable goods, it should have refrigeration and air conditioning. Then qualified personnel. You should have well-trained and efficient staff for proper management. And then a warehouse should be spacious enough to allow easy movement. Then it should be easily accessible to the users, and communication in the warehouse. There should be a good communication network for easy contact with its clients and suppliers. Are we together up to that point?
Yes.
Yes, madam.
That's the end of our lesson today. But before we leave, I have an assignment for you which is due next week, and it's individual, not group work. The assignment is you explain the different documents used in the warehouse when receiving and issuing goods. Am I clear on the assignment?
Yes,
Yes.
madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes. So, thank you for your time. See you next time when you hand in over your assignment.
Thank you.